everyone to playoffs night at the HRL. We have the Contender match finals actually coming your way due to their shorter bracket. We are at the Contender finals, so these two teams are the two remaining teams left in the division. I'm Shio, joined tonight by Sozer, who was off his cast last night. For those of you who tuned in, you'll know his voice very well. How are you doing tonight?
Doing quite well, Shio. Pleasure to join you as we approach tonight's night between Graphite and Centennials. First, the potential series of 5 matches is underway. And we are going to be seeing Capture the Flag here at Aquarius. 2 players currently down at the side of Graphite. The flag is currently being ran by a zone runner almost halfway toward the side. He's already through utility. He's now down toward the middle of the map here. And going to see his teammates trying to provide some additional cover for him. And looks like he's actually going to be able to get through Tito-Matic, switching the role of the carrier. Also grabs that flag and now gets it really close to the base. Looks like we might be able to get a cap here. Yes, that's correct. 1 point on the board on the side of Centennials.
Yep, coming into this as well, Graphite was the #1 seed coming out of the round robin. So Centennials did have to play through a semifinal to get here. So Graphite is the higher seeded team going into this. But you can see right now, Centennials off to a really hot start. I mean, you have Sib there, 7-1 to start this one off, and was basically a prime reason why that flag cap went in to begin with, as Tito-Matic was able to throw that one home. The captain for Centennials able to carry that flag, and this is a really nice, honestly, overall setup here from the side of Centennials. That's going to be another flagpole. It does look like Zone Runner did go down in the process, and Sib is going to try to get there. Won't be able to make it for that pull, so it's going to be returned, and this should reset the map overall for a little bit here. As you can see, the players from Centennials coming back up off the respawn, and they should be preparing here for another push real soon.
Yeah, you were right. They did have a really good setup there. It was almost like they executed it too, because it seemed like each of them fell into a role. Like it was almost like it was pre-designated or premeditated, and they just executed on something that was practiced. And it's actually really great to see on the Rec League, you know, especially as we approach the finals. These teams really should want to bring everything that they can in order to pick up that title. So here in this finals game, Centennials and Graphite going neck and neck with 1 point already on the board. Graphite now being tasked with the responsibility of answering that initial push.
You can see, I mean, that's going to be 3 players here going down from the side of Centennials. So this will be Innisgun trying to get a pull off here. Is going to take a considerable amount of damage, but will get around the corner. So should be able to get this one back to his base. He's trying to be able to do so, and I don't think anyone really from Centennials is in a position to really stop him here. You can see the nades are going to come flying through, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to be there. The meat shields are there from the teammates, and that is going to be a flag popped in to tie it up at 1-1. Tito-Matic here inside of the Bay Area is going to pick up one before he gets out, as well as actually he's going to fall as well. And the next player up here will be Innisgun trying to find onward Spidey, will do so. And I mean, a lot of momentum seems to kind of shifted here in terms of Graphite, but as I say that, you can see the push again. Centennials is keeping up the pressure, and despite losing that flag cap, they're maintaining a considerable amount of map control here.
And the counter cap being able to come back and tie this lead definitely levels the playing field and provides a, you know, it at least doesn't put Graphite at the point of a disadvantage. But with FTG luck, we're going to see his perspective here as he goes for the flag grab, puts it down mid. He's going to go back up base and try to watch it. He knows the player's coming out of utility. Some shots on there. FTG luck does a little slide boost. Oh, kind of gets him, but is able to go. He gets shieldless at the time. He's going to push out mid. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, he's not caught with his pants down as he exits with no shields. But we are going to see, oh man, that flag got returned there. Unfortunately, the flag grab there by FTG luck did not result in anything more than it looks like a little bit of a reset here.
Yeah, I mean, the heat wave was definitely put into good use. I believe it was Spidey who had it in his hands, and he is going to go down in the middle of using it. It looks like you can see Innis going to be moving here now down towards where the heat wave spawn is as well, looking for an angle. As you can see, Hoodler is going to be working Tommy, looking for that camo player. The camo is in the hands of Centennials, so they will have that power up on the board. It's going to be in the hands of Tito-Matic, who's going to put shots in. He's going to have to face Hoodler, though, and he will fall, so that's the camo player going down. That is going to be a big advantage here, or, well, removing an advantage off the table for Centennials, as the boost will come through here for Hoodler. Going to have to fall back. Pimp Daddy has raised it up, is now 10-7. Sib 11-7, so it's slowed down significantly, and that has kind of led towards this deadlock here, as the 2 teams here in our Contender final tied up at 1-1 after 5 minutes here in this CTF Aquarius, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for a while unless there's going to be a surprise 3 wipe at some point in this map.
Man, we're currently just a little past 5 minutes into this game, tied 1-1. Graphite and Centennials here in the finals. Man, I'm telling you what, these teams both are bringing everything that they can in order to try to get this. Flag grab, put down in top bottom mid, S1B27, top player in the entire lobby, tied actually right now in the total amount of kills with Pimp Daddy Terrio. Hoodler, not gonna go for the counter cap it seems. Both flags were away there for a moment. With a double kill on the board from Pimp Daddy. He's gonna go for the return. Looks like, yeah, it will be able to be returned. Flag is still in the possession, though, however, by Graphite. Very close to the cap. He's able to get the flag off the base, so kind of going to neutralize the opportunity for that. 3 players down on the side of Graphite. What an amazing response, Centennials. Holy crap.
That was the hero play of all hero plays, basically, by Tito-Matic as he came in, was able to stop the flag carrier right before put it on, and then was able to toss the flag off to deny the cap. And that is going to result, well, they're going to toss it off again here as they've not been able to return their flag. They will finally do so right on the goal line. The goal line stand medal deservedly earned there. The Spidey is going to be taken. This Graphite flag is not going to get very far before he goes down. As you can see, the Graphite players are going to come charging on through. That's 3 down. Zone Runner is the only one alive. 4 dead. The whole Centennials team wiped off the board here. So that will be a return for Graphite, and they will definitely have the net presence now going forward.
My God, man, it's been such huge strides, but it seems as though you give a little and then you take a little and then you take a lot. And then, oh man, it's just been neck and neck. That flag grab was amazing. Both teams are now kind of reset. You see FTG, Luck, and Hoodler are pushing up on one of the sides toward the yellow utility. Shots from Hoodler across the map. Tito-Matic takes a fall. He's going to indicate exactly where the other 2 are that are currently alive. I think maybe even 3 of them are currently in that position. Oh man, 2 more now down on the side of Graphite. As we're going to see Zone Runner approach the flag. He's going to go for this grab as he's attacked from behind by Hoodler. Hoodler's able to get that last shot on him. Still is able to try to guard this flag. He steps forward, gets the double. Can he get the triple? Oh, quite close. And he does prevent. He does assist his teammate and prevent them from returning, prevent them from grabbing that flag. The flag will be returned. Great play there from Hoodler. And a shout out to our observer, too, for not missing any of that action whatsoever.
Yep, no, 100%. I mean, you can see it's going to be Ennisgun now charging forward. Graphite had the huge 4 wipe down. The problem was that they just didn't have the map presence at the time when they got that wipe, and that means that they had to spend that 4 down advantage basically recollecting themselves on the map. You're going to see the flag now will be in the hands of Ennisgun. He's going to be trying working that way across the map here. Is going to get halfway, and it doesn't look like the players from Centennials anywhere near him. They're finally going to charge forward. He will finally get dropped. Pimp Daddy's going to be dropped as well. Spidey with 2 kills here on the board. They should be able to get this flag returned because I don't think anyone is in a position to stop them except for Hoodler. Hoodler's going to come through. Not going to be enough, though. He will get taken down. Oh, yeah, you're right. He did touch it.
He touched it. Innocent Gun, he's up there. He touched the flag as well. The flag is still. Oh, there it is. FTG Luck comes in, swoops it. Man, that was a great grab, great play there from Hoodler. Came in and really saved the day, or at least, saved the potential. Currently, it's a stalemate though, because both teams, flags are in the possession of both teams' base. So neither team can capture until they return theirs. So now it's really divide and conquer. Team of 4. 2 down currently on Graphite. That leaves 2 people left alive. One to guard the flag and 1 to attack the enemy. So this is a really difficult situation to be in for both of these teams. Yeah, well,
we're slowly beginning to run out of time too here, right? We're down to under 3 minutes to go. It's about 2.5 minutes. The first push from Tito-Matic is not going to succeed, but on the other side it will. Ennisgun is going to be there for the return. In the meantime, though, it does look like Centennial did have a follow-up entering the base, and they were able to reset their flag as well. So you can see the flag is going to be out now in the hands of Spidey. Hoodler on the other side is going to have their flag, so it's going to be a race for this flag once again, but there's 3 players here from Graphite to get that flag returned. Hoodler, it looks like, was stopped on the goal line. He had no defense because his teammates were all busy returning their own flag. And we're back into this situation again. It's just 1-1 again continuously.
2 minutes left. Flag grab again here, Pimp Daddy Terrio. Both teams really got to try their hardest. I mean, with 2 minutes left in a tie situation, both teams are just trying their hardest, trying desperately at this point to at least get a point. So that's really the goal. I mean, with a minute and 40 seconds left on the clock, I mean, S1B27, look at this monster. 19 kills and 14 assists every time I've watched his perspective. And there we see him come through clutch again, as is just an outstanding demonstration of how you can contribute on a whole new level as a teammate. And getting that second point is going to put Centennials in the lead. S1B27, shout out goes to you, sir.
Yeah, just, I mean, Luck is going to toss that flag in. That's going to be a nice turn there onto Tito-Matic. This is going to be Graphite's chance here because you're down to a minute on the clock. You're beginning to run out of time here after a game that's been in a stalemate for such a long period of time. That's 3 down for Centennials. So this is the chance you're going to have if you're the side of Graphite. But no, Spidey's going to come back with 2 with 3. Innisgun is going to be the last one standing. The flag is going to be returned by Spidey. And, oh, that had to have been Graphite's chance. That was your prime opportunity. And then Spidey just ruins it in a heartbeat, basically. And down it all goes. And that means Graphite now 40 seconds on the clock, and they're the ones being pushed into their base right now. Luck is going to get a flag pull off, but on the other side, the same thing is happening.
Well, I mean, that's Centennials right now. If they can just keep their flag, or keep the enemy's flag away, then that's going to prevent them from scoring at least. So sometimes that keeping it mobile can sometimes be a utility. As long as you, as soon as you drop it though, or as soon as you sprint, you know, your position is alerted, the waypoint is added. So you have to be pretty articulate and lucky sometimes. But 3 players down on the side of Centennials. Oh my gosh! I mean, this is another chance for the Graphite team to come through for a capture, but they have the flag in their possession. It looks like that is going to cause a sudden death as we see Pimp Daddy grab the flag here right toward the end. Pimp Daddy, of course, going to go as fast as he can to get there. Unfortunately, no. It looks like he's going to be able to get through this.
There's no one there to stop him. He left the flag behind by
accident. What's happening? Oh my gosh.
How are we going to overtime?
What?
That was, with 1 second on the clock, Pimp Daddy's able to toss it off. And then they somehow get the run. They got all the cutoffs necessary. Centennials. Centennials is not able to close it out, and we are headed now to OT. And Graphite has a second win. Look at that. That's 3 down out of the gate.
3 down out of the gate. We're going into a 5-minute overtime here. And 3 players now down on the side of Centennials. Graphite laying down the law. Oh, Graphite or Centennials, a little bit of an answer. Tito-Matic stepping up to the plate. The flag has been grabbed. Look at Hoodler. Already has it at the base. Tito-Matic's trying to get that return. Innocent Gun still here in the base. He's getting shot from behind. Look, gonna completely ignore that adversary. I'm just gonna grab this flag because that really puts more pressure on the team than just me engaging with you here upstairs in this base. So I'm just gonna grab this flag and go.
Yep, definitely. I mean, that is going to be the halt again on the push. So Centennials is still continuously keeping up the pressure this entire time, as Tito-Matic is going to end up picking up, or he isn't going to end up falling up above. As you can see, the push still comes through. I mean, Sid is going to be the last one alive. That's 3 dead, 4 dead from the side of Centennials. They're all coming off of respawn, but the flag is out. It's going to be in the hands of, I believe it was Luck. And you still have Hoodler sweeping through the back line, picking up these players off the respawn. The flag is currently down dead center, though, so it does look like the flag carrier did get halted. Hoodler's not in a position to go for it. And that is going to be a return again, so Centennials is still alive.
3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Hoodler's going to go for this grab and just channel damage straight into this guy. Look at that mid-shooting flag juggle. Push it forward a little bit more. Still putting shots in the enemy. Multitasking legend Hoodler. Great to see be spectating some great players like him here in finals between Graphite and Centennials here in the Halo Rec League Season 5 playoffs. As 3 minutes here in overtime between this capture the flag match here at Aquarius continues. Both of these teams 2 down, 3 down now on the side of Centennials. S1B27 is going to go for this grab. No one else alive. Nothing to lose.
Yep, I mean, Spidey's going to be the last one alive. Innisgun is going to be dropping this, sending this one back. The flag will get returned here, so Pimp Daddy Terrio is going to get that return. The flag is going to come through, but no, Luck is going to get stopped at the door. And it's going to be a fight here, and well, I don't know how this is still going here. Both flags are out. Spidey is somehow still alive on the point. Here comes Innisgun now to try and ruin everyone's day. He's going to find one. Looking for the second. His teammate will be there to clean it up. This is actually chaos.
Tito-Matic push all the way around, back smack on Innocent Gun, then he gets back smacked. S1B27, of course, comes out somehow alive with a flag. WTF.
I don't have an explanation for what's going on, and when all's said and done, Spidey has the flag, triple kill for Pimp Daddy, but he's still gonna go down. Tito-Matic should be able to run this one home. I don't think there's gonna be someone near enough for the nade.
Point.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh my
what
goodness.
a great game. Oh my god. Being in there, that sounds amazing. So we have the joy of the spectacle of witnessing this. Let's see exactly how these teams progress here into match 2 between Centennials and Graphite. Early exchanges here in the control room. We're gonna see an advance here as looks like 2 players down on the side of Centennials. Pimp Daddy was able to get 2 kills, but then succumbs to a death as well, leaving currently kind of a even situation, 4-2.
Yep, it doesn't look like the camo was picked up, but I believe the player who had it did end up dying, as we haven't been able to spot it. As in his gun is just gonna surprise. It's gonna be a surprise from behind. Down goes one. As Pimp Daddy ends up falling. You can see the regroup here from Graphite here over towards top BR. You can see players from Centennials in the power positions. One probably has a shock rifle as well, which is basically your main power up on this map at this point with the energy sword GA. So we're looking to see where these teams are going to try and rotate through. The camo won't be up for a while, so no power up there to worry about. It's really just going to be straight guns, and as of right now, Graphite is the one taking the 2v1s, and they're winning those 2v1s.
Huddler grabbing this shock rifle. Let's see if he's about to speak a dance that makes us sing. Because 2 players down on both sides, and that's a real power weapon in the right hands. And kind of something you don't see used much, but it actually is kind of effective to shoot the equipment that's laying on the ground. The shock chains between equipment laying on the ground. So if there's a cluster of nades or weapons from recent Spartans' deaths, then that's an avenue. It's almost like water laying on the ground with a shock rifle, and you can literally use it in an impressive way. 12-12. Centennials versus Graphite here at level playing field. Looks like Zone Runner did. Oh nope. It looks like I thought he was grabbing that invis, but it doesn't look like it's on. Available to be grabbed. Huddler, what an absolute monster right now with that BR. 5 kills and 3 deaths. We just saw him out BR. I think that was Zone Runner. But either way, quite a formidable adversary to see that perspective. As Huddler's BR is quite a force to be reckoned with.
No, 100%. I mean, he even stayed alive there where his teammate came in to pick up that kill and just save him, so he doesn't even go down, doesn't get traded out in a scenario where he basically should have been 100% dead. As you're going to see now, Graphite is going to push out to a bit of a lead here. It's going to be 4 points up. It's going to be 19-16, but as we say that, Sib, again, is going to continue to find players. Will get traded out, though. Spidey right now is the top player performer for their roster. He's going to go up to 7 kills, 4 deaths, so looking pretty nice right now as the push will start coming through here from Graphite. All the players from Centennials are kind of grouped here over towards A, towards bottom, Whirlpool area. As you can see, Zone Runner will get caught out, takes a lot of nade damage, does end up falling. You're going to see this push here in towards long halls, but again, going to be met there, and the lead is now only 3 points.
Yeah, it's pretty neck and neck here, but Graphite able to kind of maintain a little bit of padding here. And if they can continue to maintain that, that's really important because, you know, the trades are better than a loss. So as long as when you die, you at least take someone with you, then you're at least hanging on to the lead that you have. So if they approach it with that mentality, then, you know, now down by 2, they'll continue to kind of stay in front here. But man, look at Spidey. What a monster right now. 10 kills, 4 deaths, or 11 kills rather. Like stepping up to the plate, like really kind of formidable for his team. 26-24, Team Slayer, second match of the series between Centennials and Graphite. 2 players down the side of Graphite. That kind of let the Centennials get a little bit closer, only now down by 1. Ooh, 2 players down on the side of Graphite. I think that's a tied score right now. Oh my gosh. Only down by 2, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they're just keeping this close now. It's still 3 points. I mean, Graphite has done a really good job of maintaining that lead throughout this entire, throughout the later stages of this match. I mean, there's still a fair amount of time to go here. There's still a lot of kills left on the board. And as we say that, Centennials is going to be playing the catch-up game. It's going to be 2 points. Was 1 for a moment there before they ended up losing Tito-Matic there to Luck. But again, they're doing a really good job of just playing around the map. Luck is going to have this camo. He's going to be right behind these players. Is, I think, going to get spotted. Tries to knock him off. Is not going to be able to succeed. And actually trades him out. So, I mean, the situation actually really went in Centennial's favor right there. And there's only 1 left alive for each side. So somehow everyone has been going down.
Yeah, I just sang a Fallout Boy song in my head. 34-32, Centennials versus Graphite. This is finals, folks. This is the Chumps title for this division, and we're gonna see exactly what these teams can bring to the table. 35-32, Pimp Daddy going for another. Can he get a triple with his help? With his teammate? Oh, I think he assisted, but didn't get the kill. But still, double kill on the board.
In spirit.
Yeah, it was still there in spirit. And assists, in my opinion, are equivalent to kills. I really think it should still just award you with the medal and like, yeah, still counts. Hashtag still counts. 35-39. Wow, a little bit of a lead here now by 5. Graphite kind of getting some of that padding that they need, and yeah, it potentially could work out really well for them. FTG Luck with the aggression pays off as he gets his 13th kill.
Yep, definitely. I mean, he's leading his team right now. I mean, his team is really tight up there with the scoring as well. 13, 11, and 12 on the other side. We have Spidey at 15, Sib and Tito-Matic at 9. But right as we're talking about it, they are pulling away. Luck is going on a mission. They've now reached up to a 7 life lead. Gun with this camo again. Seems like it's always been in the hands of Graphite here. So it's going to be 7-point lead. If you're Centennials, you're beginning to run out of time with what you can do in this game. It's going to be 45-38. You're still down by 7. You can't afford to give away lives the way you were previously because you just don't have the lives to give. Tito-Matic is going to drop again. Gun will finally get dropped. And that's going to be a good trade, actually, for the side of Graphite. 2 for 2. And you only need 3 more kills.
Yeah. Trades at this point are actually not really trades. They're just so costly because it takes one of your few chances left. 2 points left. Graphite very close to closing this game out and tying the lead here in this finals match-off between Centennials and Graphite. FTG Luck with the final few shots gets taken out. Unfortunately, couldn't confirm. Hoodler, can you do it? 1 more kill here for Graphite as this finals match. Here, Slayer at recharge. Hoodler's not going to let them get this kill. He's going to get away. Oh, and there it is, folks. Graphite able to put a point on the board. The Contender Premade Division. Off the rip, he's going to go for the oddball, isn't he?
Yep, I mean, he went right for it. Hoodler not able to get out with it, though. But the double kill comes through for Gun, and a teammate is going to drop down as well. So they're going to have the sniper. They're probably going to have the heat wave as well, I believe. So they should have everything that they want off the rip. But Tito-Matic is going to be there to spoil the party. Finds 1, finds 2. Tito-Matic gets both of those kills, and that's going to hand everything over. That's the heat wave. That's the sniper. That's the oddball. But this is going to be an overshield thrown home by Luck. He's going to be pushing this forward. Nice. He wants these kills. He finds 2 with half the OS still to go.
Hey, man, that's great effective usage of that. 3 of the enemies that are down, and he's right there with the power-up, also killing the 4th. I'm going to call him the clean sweep king there as he uses that overshield like no other.
Yeah, you're going to see that, well, the push is going to be coming in through the garage as usual. Zone Runner, I think, has switched up the BR. The first shield wasn't working as well the first couple times. Switches up the skin. But this is going to be Centennials taking over the garage here. And, I mean, Graphite is on the other end of the map. These guys are nowhere close, and this is free ball time right now because no one is going anywhere near it. The cutoffs are all here. 2 players are going to drop from the side of Centennials, and that does mean that there's only going to be 1 player left. It's going to be Sib. Sib can do a lot. Unfortunately, he can't do enough against 3 players as he gets smacked in the back. Down he goes, and this will be a good amount of ball time now for the side of Graphite as the tables turn here. That was a very close shot from Pink. Giving him a haircut.
Like the type of aiming that kind of gives you a little bit of shivers as they're going for it. It'd be nutty to see that executed. 3 down on the side of Graphite. Hoodler's the only one left, and guess what? The assault rifle. You don't see that much. Tito-matic getting the kill and confirming all 4 down there for a moment for Graphite. Respawn base a tower and then push the overshield for contest. Unfortunately for them, Zone Runner walks away as the proud owner of that overshield with 33 seconds now gaining the lead. Centennials, S1B27. Sibit, is that what you said?
I'm just calling him Sib.
Sib, that makes me feel a little bit better. All right, we'll try Sib. 36 points on the board for Centennials as this match progresses. Oddball here at Live Fire. A lot on the line. This is Chumps, folks. This is finals between Centennials and Graphite.
Yep, no, absolutely. I mean, you're going to see the heat wave in the hands of Spidey's going to drop, though. Sip also goes down as the push comes through. They're finally going to get 1 trade back, but Luck is going to be there to take the rest out. That's 4 dead for the side of Centennials. The ball is going to change hands. The lead's going to change hands again, but Sip actually spawned in the back here near tower. So I don't know if they're going to be expecting this, as the rest of the team is going to be flooding from the sniper's nest. You're going to see Zone Run here. It's going to be the first point of contact as Zone Runner will take down Nate. That's 3 dead. 3 will go down. Hoodler is going to be the last one alive, and he's not anywhere near, which means, again, there's the ball switch, and here comes a lead change once again, probably, because I don't think Hoodler is going to be able to do everything himself. He's got a sniper and a dream, and it's not going to be enough. He's going to wait for his teammates. That's going to be the smart one to do, and that's it.
Yeah, Hoodler kind of dancing.
Oh.
Reminds me of the old song, Flirting with Disaster. Great no-scope there. So his patience paid off. He didn't die. He didn't lose possession of this weapon and give it to the enemy. You know, you kept it. He stayed alive, and he used his movement and his. Also, looks like he's going to go for some more shots here. Kind of playing this really smart here. Hoodler jumps over the scoreboard, gets into a confrontation there with Zone Runner. Unfortunately, Zone Runner takes the top spot. So I think that sniper is now in the possession of the Centennials. Insenegun grabbing the overshield. That's a checkbox on the side of winning that fight.
No, definitely. Well, I mean, the OS in Innisgun's hands, currently 10-5, leading all players right now in kills. He's going to be coming right up behind these 2 players. The plasma pistol is going to miss. That was so critical if that hit. But instead, Innisgun is going to walk away with 2 kills. The ball did get reset, which was kind of your silver lining, I guess, out of the situation. You knocked off the OS, but that is going to be Hoodler with that ball in hand, as they're going to, I mean, it's another lead change. This match really can't get any closer.
Man, oh man, it really has been gain the lead, lost the lead, gain the lead, lost the lead, back and forth, both of these teams. And in oddball, you know, sometimes when you get possession and you get control, sometimes the streaks just end rounds, and we're not seeing that. We're seeing both of these teams like be able to contest one another's ability to control, and it's really great to see. These are quite evenly matched teams. And Insenegun tries to grab the snipe and goes for a shot. Hoodler with the nade bounce goes for some additional shots as the oddball is being contested. I think the sniper's also down somewhere in that hallway. Man, this is nade city right now.
Absolutely, as everything's going back and forth. Innisgun's going to be the last one alive, going to pick that ball up, but will get dropped. That is going to be 3 alive from Centennials, which means they're going to be the ones with ball possession, working their way around the back here. I think they're going to try to take it towards B as the push comes in from the front door. So Pimp Daddy's actually going to get caught from behind as Spidey came in with a flank, but here's Luck. Going to find 2, looking for a third on the Civ, is not going to get it. But Civ is going to have to be now dealing with Innisgun. Innisgun is going to take him out. Will now be the ball owner at the end of the day. 6 points and counting will be their lead as they're making their way closer and closer to 100 right now. And it looks like his teammates are beginning to pick up the kills as well, as Centennials is going to get down over there. I believe that was OS also in the side of Graphite, but the ball will get reset.
Spidey reset the ball. The overshield went underneath and grabbed the ball. Almost a back smack onto the overshield with the ball, but Luck was there. Literally, Luck was on his side. And Hoodler gets a little back smack there, but with the ball still in the possession of Graphite. 4 more seconds, that's all they need. And yes, that's going to confirm it. The round has been won, and the first point in this oddball match at Live Fire is on the board.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, there you go. That's going to be 1 going in favor of Graphite. So off the rip, they're going to be there with that early round in their hands. You see, Innocent Gun is going to be running that plasma pistol down below. He's going to find one. He is not able to pick up the kill. He didn't finish it in time before he goes down. Hodor around outside towards the OS spawn is going to be trying to work his way in with a teammate. Find Sib. So this should be the ball and the heat wave. And a fair amount of early map possession here coming from Graphite as they don't even care. They're just running right through them all.
Man, just a culmination of ingredients on the side of Graphite to come out on top of that engagement, not only with the ball, but also with the sniper and control of the tower. That's a great way to end the initial engagement here, and these are the types of situations that can help form initial leads. And that's exactly what we're seeing here as 30 points on the board here in the second round. Graphite wanting to confirm another victory in this series of potentially 5 matches between Graphite and Centennials for the finals. Chumps, the title of the Chumps is at stake, and you know, all the bragging rights that come with it.
No, absolutely. I mean, I know a lot of people have been asking about prize pools. That's not what we do here. Your prize at the end of the day is a Discord title, and if I ever meet you, you get a high five. And that is basically all you get for winning. This is a for fun league. It's what we do. We're just here to have fun. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. And at the end of the day as well, Luck is going to be in possession of that ball up until he doesn't. I'm going to shut my mouth about that because that's Caster Curse once again. But this is 69 unanswered points from Graphite. Centennials has yet to touch the ball this round.
I mean, and really almost 30 points away from confirming this victory. Centennials Zone Runner, he knows he's going to grab that ball. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get away for very long at least. His luck wasn't on his side. Kill assist there as his teammate Luck was able to get that ball a little bit closer to the tower. Not quite all the way. Pimp Daddy Trio is not going to go for it either. He sees that overshield and wants to grab that. Unfortunately, getting him there, Zone Runner. He's able to get that overshield. 3 players down on Graphite. This is the chance that Centennials needs.
Yep, it definitely is. I mean, Zone Runner is going to be the one on screen looking to be pushing through here towards Innisgun. Is going to not pick up that kill though, so that is going to be points now. Well, depending, Tito-Matic I think is going to just take this and toss the ball off the edge. Down it goes. The ball will get reset. 69-16. You got a long road ahead of you right now if you're, the side of Centennials. The ball will be in their hands here, but oh, Spotty just eats 2 nades. Pimp Daddy says, thank you very much. I will take that. Yes, please. Takes that kill as well. Going to take the ball and evacuate. But instead, no, he's going to go for a Zone Runner as well. So this is going to be Centennials kind of falling apart at the seams here as all their players are just going down. They're not winning their engagements, and it's reflected on the scoreboard right now. 74 and counting to 17.
Just absolute. Look at Incenus I mean, 28 kills. What an absolute machine. Coming to the table with that sort of support. You can see why 90 points, almost 10 points away from confirming this victory. As the final few moments of this match come to fruition, Graphite is going to go down in the history books with the second win on the board. Hudler does a little bit of a dance as he pushes himself off the edge. He's still currently down by 2, but match 4 is now underway. We're going to be seeing strongholds here at Streets. Thank you all so much for joining us here on the Halo Rec League. Welcome to the playoffs.
Yep, I mean, we are going to be getting it right out of the gate. It's going to be B grabbed by the side of Graphite. You can see the players are going to be working around the outside here as A is going to be kind of contested here. That's going to be a big win from Sib. B and A are all going in favor right now of the side of Centennials, and C will be traded back. So this is a really nice flip out of the gate from the side of Centennials. They kept their calm. They worked on that rotation. And that was basically exactly what you need to do, but the rockets are in the hands of somebody on the map. Haven't seen them go off yet, so somebody is holding on to them. But you know that those are going to explode real soon.
AB currently got it. Centennials. Let's see how long they can do this. The prediction was made. Oh, not long apparently. Graphite currently on the A side. Looks like Sig didn't want much to do with that. And a little bit of a trades back and forth there, but Spidey coming out on top. 2 players down on the side of Graphite. AB still being held in a position of scoring, approaching the 40-point mark. Man, if they go to like 200 points immediately right off the rip, then maybe I should be playing the lottery.
I mean, we're going to see whether or not that's going to be the case. But this, I mean, right now it's a really nice start coming out of the side of Centennials. They're going to be contesting B. This will go now in favor of Graphite. As you can see the push here, there's only 2 players left, but that's a huge 2-piece coming out of, I believe that was Pimp Daddy, is able to take 2 of them go down. And he is able to successfully recap B. So that is going to be a lot of movement here on the map coming from the side of Graphite. They're going to be pushing this rotation here towards A for that AB hold that you want. But they've not actually made it over here. Zone Runner is going to be playing defense. He's going to be here. He will go down though. So this should open the gate for A for Graphite. And this means that C will go in favor of the side of Centennials, and they will now be over here towards B. So the flip-flopping happening all over the place, and that was a nice stick there with the spike grenade, and that is going to secure that kill. So B and C as well as A, everything right now is going towards Centennials, it looks like, and that's the Rockets as well in the hands of Spidey.
Man, getting those rocks too is a huge advantage, just from a kills perspective. And then once you have that kill, then you have the control. AB, they got it back. Centennials, I think they're listening. They're listening. They know. 65 points on the board, still in a position of scoring. Graphite trying to say something about it. He's pushing up to B, but man, Innocent Gun, he goes down from this beautiful shots from Spidey. The presence with the shotgun. He's hitting from up from the stairs as well. It looks like there is a member on Graphite in the A site currently taking control, and he's not quite going to be able to get it. All 4 down on the side of Graphite. Centennials continues to score in the AB lockdown. I'm gonna run up to the gas station here real quick, Joe.
I mean, they know they want that map 5. They want to send this to a Catalyst Slayer for all the marble is what they want. It's going to be 100-25. This is a solid run here from Centennials. They're holding this AB side, and they're just taking these gunfights as necessary. Hoodwer is going to go down once again. Innocent Gun is going to try to get on here towards A, try to be a distraction here. Spidey, though, 14-4. What a start. He has almost as many kills. He has as many kills as the top 3 players on Graphite combined. That's insane. Really, really crazy performance there. Spidey and really Sib, both of them. They're real high performers right now. And shout out though to to Tito also for getting a lot of assists. He has the top assist in the entire lobby. Really though, great performance here from the Centennials, and they're doing that textbook AB lock, and they're occupying. I don't think they've had as much presence down market. We are seeing Tito now in that side alley, which is great. The Rockets are currently up though, but that's why he goes for a back smack. Able to get it. Tito escapes with that rocket. That's what you like to see. That's how you maintain these strides of control, is by not only keeping them on lock, but making gains while you're doing it. Getting the rocket in your possession. Now you're pushing that. You're 160 points under your belt in this AB lockdown. You've played this perfectly. Definitely. I mean, they are just making this hold, and like, you just not, if you're the side of Graphite, you've just not been able to break through. Innocent Gun is finally going to make a dent in the defense. He's going to pick up 2, but Tito-Matic and Sib are still here and still firing away, and right as I say that, they both go down, so I'm going to stop saying any of that because Caster curse. But I mean, this is really nice here from Graphite. They're going to break. They're looking for a trip cap as well. They will be denied on A, but BC now will be in the hands of Graphite. You can see Tito-Matic though already on that rotation towards C, already working on that flip. And you know that's going to be a switch around because they're still playing defense here over towards A. They have to get to deal with Tito-Matic here at some point, and they are now, I mean, it's 181 and counting because Graphite only has B, and they might not even have that in a moment. You're gonna do this to me? Well, I'm gonna do this to you. And yoink, right from underneath. AB currently on lock. Centennials still in a position of scoring. They've been able to come out of this by rotating timely. You know, switching modes is actually sometimes difficult to do, but demonstrated how to do it right. Here, Centennials goes from, you know, being on a lockdown where you're only watching 2. Sometimes it can be tough to shift from that to, oh, okay, we have to rotate. And they did it great, gracefully almost. But here, Graphite have the BC hold. Looks like A and C are currently being flipped, but A is being defended. C got flipped, and Centennials is back to scoring, closing in on the end of this game with only 40 seconds more before they end this title. I mean, Tito-Matic is just going to gatekeep here. He's got the rocket launcher out. The A is going to go in favor of Graphite here, but B is going to be capped the other side. This is not really looking good for them. They're going to have 2 here on towards B. The rocket's going to fly through. They're both going to go down. Tito Matic with the huge kills there. But B did end up going over here, looks like in favor of the side of Graphite, so they will cap AB. They are going to stop the bleeding a little bit here, but you're down 160 points.
Wow. I really am going to go play the lottery. Because I said exactly that. Like, and it's not because I was right. It's because that strategy works. And we saw it. I mean, you see it here in the playoffs, in the finals for the Chumps title, in what could be the last game. Centennials following good strategies that are used by professionals. And right here in the Halo Rec League, man, it's awesome to see it. We're just here to have fun, and they're doing a great job at providing this amazing content. These are great players. This is a lot of fun to watch. 4 down on the side of Centennials. I think Graphite has finally dug their teeth in on this response.
Yep, they finally got it going here, it looks like, as they were able to pick up the kills necessary. They're going to reset out on the map. The rocket's going to be up in about 20 seconds. So we're going to see how this is going to go, but that's going to be a nice set of shots there out of Hood. We're going to lock down C. If Graphite comes back on this, you might want to buy a second lottery ticket, I think. Because, or you might not even want to buy one at all, because if Graphite comes back, that might be all the luck in this proximity used up.
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure what would be more lucky, but Innocent Gun, definitely more effective to get a weapon like the rockets and step up to the plate. It looks like he died, but he was able to call it out, and Pimp Daddy's there to help out his fellow comrades when assets are to be gained. Oh, I thought he was gonna kill himself, but luckily Pimp Daddy Terrio wouldn't do anything like that. He gets a double kill with the rocks. That's effective use of the situation. He switches. Can he get the trip? Not quite a trade, but Hoodler there to clean it up. Hoodler once again channeling damage on yet another. Make that 2 more shots on there in the plaza of the police department. Spidey HCS meeting Innocent Gun. So we're going to see yet another exchange here in the plaza. Multiple shots on as Sib takes a fall. Innis on a little bit of a run here. Exit from the alley. There's a trade back and forth there as Tito and S1 and Sib end up taking the fall. Still in a position of scoring, though, 140 points, minimizing this deficit with a great degree of clinical efficiency, as 150 points has now been merited. We're only 75 away from tying the lead.
Yep, they're coming, and right now you're going to see Spidey is going to be the one pushing forwards. As he's going to be on that point. His Innocent Gun is going to lose a lot of HP there, so that will be the point. Finally flipped over here. 228 and counting. This now Graphite is going to be in emergency mode here. You've got to get into this real quick.
Graphite has to ask himself, do they want to end this series right now? Because if you want to end it right now, you can do that, or you can not end it right now, and we can go into some Catalyst Slayer. And it looks like they don't want to go into Catalyst Slayer, do they? They're gonna grab these points and try to dig their teeth in. They're gonna dig their teeth deep, because they have to run this all the way through. If this flips 6 seconds, 7 seconds, it's gonna be real tough.
Yeah,
they're in a position of scoring again. I think this is in. This is it, Shio.
Oh, there you go. That's gonna take over. Map 5, here we come.
Oh my gosh.
Graphite did make it look pretty good.
We're going into the 5th and final game of this series in this finals. Let's see how this works.
Yep, it is most definitely. This is the final. Everything off the rip, and no one's gone for the OS, but Graphite is going to get out to 2 early kills here, as they ended up taking the roundabout route over by the energy sword instead. It does look like Innocent Gun is going to go for that OS, and he's going to pop it. So right out of the gate, we're going to have a OS active in the field, and that is something that if you're Centennials, you're going to group up as 4, and you're going to run away. Don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, get out of there. But man, they're attacking together, and yeah, man, Innocent Gun, see the perspective of him as he's using this overshield alongside of his teammates. Importantly, too, because even if you might be stronger, you can't do more damage. So it's imperative that you channel damage as a teammate and still roll together. Don't make decisions that you wouldn't. Don't accept risks that you normally wouldn't just because you have an overshield. And great demonstration of that brought into action as Innocent Gun sticks to his guns and his teammates as he makes his initial decisions here in this map. 5-1, Graphite coming out strong.
You're telling me that when you have an OS, you don't go charging at the other team like you're invincible?
Well, I would like to.
That's the only correct course of action with the overshield. Come on. You got to be like, I am now unkillable. And you run right at them into 4 guns and die. That is the typical OS usage. Or, you know, I mean, not really, because people are smarter than that. But that is definitely exactly what I want to do whenever I go out. And that is a huge nade, actually. That must have done, that must have cleared the shields of 3 players with a single nade. That was massive.
Almost hatched it, didn't they? Like it was a little egg, and then they just wanted to hatch it.
I mean, it seems, I mean, all Graphite is kind of stuck now in this corner here. Is Hoodler is going to go down to a nade. They are just eating damage. This is a lot of damage here coming out from the side, and of course it's Sib. Of course it's Sib doing all that damage. You know it. And an OS is going to be popped by Zone Runner here, and he's going to go charging forward now as well, right into the 2 remaining players here from Graphite on the map. And this was a 6-1 lead. Graphite was up 6-1 to open this map up. It's now 7-8.
Response.
No, or excuse me, yeah, they do have the lead once again, but 8-7. So this is a really nice comeback here from Centennials.
I can't believe Tito Matic, 3 assists. Those 3 assists, I think, were that nade that you called out, because that was one of the huge factors to them being able to get those kills and be able to tie that lead out. And then since they've done that, it's almost like they've lost everything that they just gained, and now back 12-8, up by 4. Graphite still chomping at the bit here to get any lead that they can. Double kill on the board here from Pimp Daddy Terrio. 14-10. Graphite leading in finals. We are in the final match. This is the 5th game of the series. For those of you who are just joining us, everything is on the line. This is the final game for this series this bracket, this division. We got the Contender Chumps match right here between Graphite and Centennials. 18-12. Team Slayer here at Catalyst.
No, definitely. Well, Innocent Gun is going to be picking up the grapple hook there as well. I mean, it really, right now, Graphite is just looking a lot better with the teamwork. They're doing us teamwork. We've caught a few of them on camera where they've just double chowed around corners. One player flies out, and then another one follows up as the aim gets drawn away. They're really doing a good job of just doing these double teams, making sure they're taking fights with a man advantage and just playing their lives. This is a really solid example here as well. Actually, Sib is just going to take out both of them because it's Sib. That's exactly what he does. Hoodler is going to return fire, will take him down. It's 22-15, though. This is an early kill, and there goes an OS off the map.
Dang, man. Hoodler with that perfect. You can see his score looks almost perfect. What? Yeah, look, he tried to grab it. I'm not even gonna say anything about keyboard mouse.
I'll assume it's a controller. We'll assume it's a controller player because he didn't actually latch on. He actually latched on to like the dead player's BR, I think. So it was pretty close.
It was a weapon. Yeah,
it was pretty
he
close.
At least got ammo from it. Yeah, at least he utilized it. 27-15, up by 12. Look at this Graphite. Are they laying down the law or what?
I mean, Hoodler is 14-3. He has a KDA of almost 5 right now, which is,
wow.
I mean, he has almost as many as the entire enemy team. The enemy team has 16. Hoodler has 14 kills. He is a team by himself right now, and that's not disregarding the fact that he has a lot of teammates on the board there with him. They're also contributing to this ridiculous kill counter. As is 31-17, Graphite is putting up a show right now, and they're really showing why they are the #1 team right now in the division. They were coming in as the first seed. They had only lost 1 map all season. As Hoodler.
Not like this. No.
As he just makes a little sad face as he falls off the map, and that's a -1 to the score. I mean,
that's an ELE. That's an extinction level event. After going 15-4 and that happened to me, I would be so demoralized I would no longer be able to perform. 20 kills, or 30-21, 31-20. Still though, with that much of a lead, only down by or still up by 10, it's gonna be kind of easy to continue to maintain that at least, right? Come on, Hoodler, don't get down. Don't let Sozer cloud your mindset. You know, I admit I wouldn't be able to perform after that, but you can, because you're a way better player than me.
Yes, well, I mean, we're going to see the skewers going to be working around the edge of the map. There's actually 2 skewers active, I believe, because we got one in the hands of Zone Runner. It looks like Graphite's going to be able to go pick up the second one here. If they get close enough to it, he's going to miss that shot, so he will end up going down. Innocent Gun is still going to continue to fire away. I mean, the good news for Graphite is that fall off the map doesn't seem to really be affecting their chances in the map right now. They're still up by 11. And it's a pretty dominant lead. It's kind of stalemated here, actually, right now, with the 2 teams on opposite ends of the map, and no one wants to really move. As you can see, Innocent Gun trying to put down fire around the outside. Spidey is going to get pushed. That's going to be Hoodler around the corner. Hoodler, Grand Finals, Game 5. Hoodler has arrived with the triple kill as well to cap it all off. 18-4.
Yeah. He's better than me.
This is the ice you need out of your captain. This is everything that you could want, basically. He's currently 19-5, posting a near 5 KDA right now. As the skewer shot is going to miss. That is basically me with the skewer every single time. You just miss every single time. And Hoodler's up to 19 kills, 25-37. It's a 12-kill lead. And again, this is a scenario where as Centennials, you have to slow down. Pump the brakes a little bit. You need to not run your way forward, because that is exactly what Graphite's going to thrive off of, and they've been kind of putting you through the meat grinder for the duration of this map. You have to slow it down, play it more carefully, because you're taking a lot of chows into 2. And, I mean, really, honestly, if you're Centennials, you probably just want to death ball it up and just run around as a group of 4.
That's what both teams are doing, almost exactly that. They're very much so clumped together, because they don't want to be in engagements alone. They want to be able to take people out swiftly and together. And yeah, you're seeing it slow down, just like you said, just because, I mean, this is it. This is the final game of the series. Let's see Stepdaddy Trio shooting some shots here as the overshield gets grabbed. Looks like we did see a kill there, but there's still a 11 point deficit. Centennials still down by 11. There's only 13 deaths before Centennials loses this.
Yeah, I mean, but that's still 13 deaths that you have to work with. You still have time to make your way through this map. And as of right now, the pace has slowed down significantly, so this is Centennials pumping the brakes. And I'm very proud of that fact. They're learning from that map too, because they realized what went wrong in map 2. They're slowing it down, they're working their way around the edges, and they're figuring out where they need to go. They're rotating pretty nicely, actually, around these teams, as Tito-Matic's going to be behind the entire team. He's going to find one, helps out with a second, he's looking for the third, and that's 4 dead from Graphite. And here comes Centennials, 38-30. They are going to be working their way back. I mean, that just worked out to perfection.
Man, I'm telling you what, this lead that they've been able to maintain is great, but Centennials really has. I mean, they've minimized this. I mean, they were down by, I think, a max of 13 at one time. Another kill from Tito-Matic. Another kill from Zone Runner. Another kill. Well, I guess that was quite against them. That was Sid who took a day at death, and then Tito also goes down. Dang. No, we're back to up by 8. Oh, back to 7. I'm still rooting for you here, Centennials. Not out of this yet. Chumps. Freaking finals match here, guys. 40-33. Spidey HCS gets sent flying across the map. And yeah, we're going to end up still with an 8-point deficit. As Centennials, Tito-Matic, we see him go down as well. Sib's the last one alive. He's going to peek this, but doesn't look like there's anyone to see.
I'm not sure. Remember when I said they were pumping the brakes? Well, something happened because they decided to just floor the gas pedal again. And that resulted in a flurry of kills where basically everyone went down from each team. Centennials is going to be working now down to their last 6 lives. They need 14 to win it here. Currently down by 7, which is actually not that bad considering the position they were in. And Hoodler gets baited into a nice nade there. Ends up dropping. So this is where Centennials kind of has to work their way around the map. You're only down by 6. You've closed the gap significantly. And you have OS. So maybe, okay, no, all right. Now you can put your foot on the gas pedal. Do exactly what I was talking about charging in like an immortal, because you have the OS and you got to use it here. You got to take advantage of it before it runs out. And Tito-Matic is doing exactly that. He's trying to chase these guys down across the map. Isn't able to finish one. The second's going to get away. And Graphite is playing this beautifully. They know he has the OS, and they're saying, all right, see ya.
They're just avoiding death, because really, if they can prevent death, then the enemy can't close the lead and do anything.
Oh, no, he's got no OS now.
kind of got caught in a little bit of a situation you don't want to be in, but the team of 3 is going to beat an overshield every day.
Yep. And I mean, especially when there's only a little sliver of that OS left, it basically just expired as Tito-Matic peeked up over that corner. And that's when you kind of, round the corner, you just go, oh, and die. That is unfortunately the situation that Tito-Matic found himself in. As you can see, I mean, Graphite is literally going on a marathon. These guys are literally just running in a giant circle around the map, trying to kill some time, and it's working. There's only 27 seconds left on the clock, and they might win this purely just because they've outlasted the side of Centennials. They don't even need to take fights at this point.
It's kind of a really kind of a daunting way to show that you're gonna finish this this way. You know, like they're just. Imagine the enemy just constantly being just out of reach, and every time you rotate to get into position, you feel like you're getting there, and then they're somewhere else. And that's exactly how Centennials was able to, or Graphite was able to continue that lead, 47 to 41.